WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
All right, man, to start the build off, just go ahead and make a new file because sometimes in old files it messes up a little bit. So just trust me on this. Go to a new file. We're going to make a power forward. Handiness is up to you. Jersey numbers up to you as usual, man. Don't nothing change for the day of the week. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we can go ahead and continue. So for the body settings on this build, you want to go 6'8", max weight. So that's 280 pounds. And you want to also do max wingspan, which is 7'6". For the body type on this, you want to go burly. Now, all right, we can go ahead and get started. Same thing as usual. We can go ahead and max out the actual attributes on the player, and we're gonna keep it going the same way that we do all the other glitches, man. You're gonna pick the takeovers. The takeovers do not matter. This is not the final build. Then we can go ahead, edit the build, go to the main menu. I'm gonna kind of speed this up just so we can get through it a little bit faster. I'm not trying to make this video crazy long. So then we're gonna go ahead and edit this build, go out to the main menu, choose the metric system. I know for some reason when you record on the PlayStation, it does not let you go into the actual settings. See, it skipped it real quick. Now we're gonna go back into the builder, man. So for the height on the build, we're gonna go with 2.10, man. That's what you wanna do. It's gonna ask you if you wanna continue. Yes, you do. You're gonna 2.10, leave the weight. The wingspan, we can go up to 2.36. Go ahead and max the build out once again, man. You already know how to do this. You definitely want to go ahead and choose those takeovers. And we're going to edit the build again, bro. I'm telling you, we got to do this a few times. I sped it up to make it a little bit faster. Go back out to the main menu, go back to Imperial, go back into the actual settings thing. You're going to take the build. You're going to take it up to 6. You're going to take it down to 6'9". Keep the weight, keep the wingspan, body type still burly. Max the build out again. Like I said, I'm trying to make it quick, so I sped it up. We can go ahead and get back through it, edit the build one more time, go back into the metric system, man. Now, we can go ahead and edit this one more time. We're going to take it back to 2.10 meters. That's what you want to do, 2.36 again. Max the build out again, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it all in the end. So just stick with me through the glitch, man. Pick the takeovers again. Then we'll go ahead and edit the build one more time. Go back into the metric system. Do it one more time. So now it's 6'11". We're gonna drop it down to 6'8", and the glitch is pretty much done, man. So you can start with the weight, drop the weight all the way down to where you want it. This is the part where you can actually start to edit the build, man. So all right, we're gonna get into the actual build right now. So now that we're doing the actual build, man, first things first, you do want to take the build. It is going to be 6'9", so we're going to leave that alone. For the weight, we're going with the same weight. We're going with that 210 pounds for the weight, and for the wingspan, we're going to go ahead and drop that down to 6'11", man. We want to make sure a lot of shooting is on this build. This is a KD type build, so you have to make sure this build can knock them things down. Now for the body type, just to make it look more like KD, I did go with slight for this video, but you can do whatever you want to do, man. The body type is completely up to you. Next thing, we're gonna get right into these attributes, man. Starting off with finishing, we will be taking that close shot up to a 61, which isn't like crazy high for a close shot. You will still be able to make them, but in order to facilitate more finishing inside, we're actually going to add some standing dunk. We'll get to that in a second. For the driving layup, I'm going to take that pretty high. We're going to take that all the way up to a 93. Now for the driving dunk, we can go with an 84 because I do want to have some contact dunks. I want to be able to use that dunk stick just a little bit, get kind of crazy with those dunks. So 84 is where you want to be with that. You'll be able to get those basic pro contact type dunks. And then with the standing dunk, like I said, we wanted to facilitate some inside scoring. So we will take the standing dunk up to a 75. And you see that leaves us with 22 finishing badges, which is more than enough to get the job done. You know, we like to make well-rounded builds on this channel. And with that being said, man, we're going to move right on to shooting. This is a KD build. So you already know on the shooting, man, we're going to go ahead and max out the mid-range. We're going to max out the 3-ball, which gives you a 91 and an 85, man. More than enough shooting to get the job done. Maxed out shooting. And you see we got 30 green bean badges. The free throw, we're going to take that up to a 76, but we're going to hold off on that just in case we got a little something where we can add into another category. Now, pass accuracy, I am normally Mr. 85. I love having gold bullet passer, but in order to make this build just a little bit better, have the finishing, have the shooting, have the defense, we do have to sacrifice somewhere, and I chose to sacrifice a little bit of pass accuracy. Silver bullet passer, you'll be able to get it done. You just have to be a lot more mindful of those passes that you do throw. I mean, this build's a bucket anyway, so you shouldn't need to pass too much. So we're gonna take that to a 75. The ball handle, we're going to max that out at 82. So you know this build does get those pro dribble moves that you might want to see, man. Now for the speed with ball, we're gonna do the same thing, max that thing out. It maxes out at a 72. You can already see, like I said, I like to make very balanced builds on this channel, and this one already has 22, 30, and 22. Very solid start for this. I am not gonna put any interior defense on this build. I really don't see the point, especially at the 4/3. This build really won't be down there banging too much. I mean, you should have another center that can protect the paint most of the time. With that being said, we do want to make sure that we do have some perimeter defense, and on the perimeter defense, I maxed it out. I went up to an 86. Now with the steal, we're gonna take that up to an 81. We got to be a demon in those passing lanes, man. It's a lot of things that you can't let too much slide, man. You got to make sure you can play those passing lanes very well. With the block, we're gonna max it out at 83. You see we get some very nice defensive badges. Even with just an 83, the offensive rebound will be a 42, but I'll come back to that. Defensive rebound, we're gonna put that up to a 71. Now the speed, we're going with 77. The acceleration, we're gonna go with a 75. The strength, go ahead and max that thing out. You wanna make sure you have some strength on your builds. It'll stop you from getting pushed out of your dunk animation so much, man. That's just a little tip from me. The vertical, we're gonna put that up to a 75, and for the stamina, we're gonna max that thing out at a 99. You wanna have as much stamina as possible because this is one of those builds that can dribble. It can kind of do a little bit of everything, and in order to use it to its optimal amount, you need to have a lot of stamina, man. You're gonna be dunking, you're gonna be driving, you're gonna be cutting, you're gonna be doing all of that. Like I said, the free throw, we're gonna put that up to a 76. And with the last badge point to get this build to a 99, we'll be taking that offensive rebound up to a 42, man. Now with that being said, this build comes out with 22, 30, 22, and 17, a very balanced build. The takeovers, you get slashing, shot creating, sharpshooting, and lockdown take. Feel free to use anyone that matches your playstyle. I always say on this channel, choose a build that matches your playstyle, choose your takeovers, all of that stuff to match your playstyle. Now, I chose spot up precision twice. It makes the spot up shooting really crazy on this build. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. I would also suggest, if you want to, think about pull up precision. I think that would help out a lot. And the build comes out as a 3-level score, man. Shades of Keldon Johnson, KD, guy in the thumbnail, and then Jeremy Grant. Now, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the actual badges on this build so I can show y'all the badges that I would use in order to make this build fit my play style. Like I said, badges are all subjective for the most part. You can use whatever badges you feel like make the player the best for you. But with that being said, we're gonna get right into those finishing badges. Now on these finishing badges, this is exactly how I'm coming, man. I got Acrobat on gold, I got Limitless on gold, Posterize on silver, Rise Up on bronze, Lob City on silver, and then Slithery on Hall of Fame, man. Slithery is definitely that badge that you do not want to sleep on. The only thing that I would say you could probably add to this build, you can maybe take Acrobat down if you don't plan on using those type of layups. And you can put Unstrippable on and then just add more to maybe like a fast twitch, a fearless finisher, pretty much just make the build match how you want to use it, man. That's what I did. And this is how I would use this build. It is a very good slashing build. I could set a couple pictures to give the point guard just a little bit of space and then cut to the rim. I do have that Lob City to finish that, and then Slithery so I can get a lot of those animations that I'm looking for on those dunks, man. Now, all right, let's get right into those shooting badges. Can't even be considered a KD build if the build don't have crazy shooting on it. And with that being said, I added a lot of things in order to just make the build stand out a lot. I put blinders on, I got Limitless spot up on gold, I got stop and pop on gold, a badge that if you are not using, you are tripping, man. Put that badge on right now. I got catch and shoot on silver, Deadeye on bronze. 2K2's recently dropped a video saying you really don't need Deadeye, but I just like to have it on. Makes me feel better. It's a mental thing for me, placebo effect little thing. Difficult shots, definitely want that on there. KD is definitely one of those off the dribble type of shooters, especially in that mid-range. His pull-up is deadly. Hot Zone Hunter on gold is a must-have badge, and I just love having Sniper on Hall of Fame. I feel like it kind of covers up for any errors that I may make in my shot timing, and really just you know, lets me shoot without a conscience, just like KD. For the playmaking badges, 22 is not really a lot, but we're going to make that work. Now for unpluckable, we're going to go with the silver, quick first step silver, and we also want to put handles for days on silver, bullet passer on silver. Don't ever forget that bullet passer. Space creator, I definitely want that. We're going to put tight handles up there, and for the last bronze badge, we're going to put that on a bronze downhill, man. This build can finish at an elite level. You want to make sure you're getting out on that break. Now there's a few different ways you can go defensively, man. If you want to play a little bit more perimeter defense, I think this is the setup for you right here. We got a bronze chase down, a silver rim protector, silver clamp, silver interceptor, silver off-ball pest. If you want to put a little more on off-ball pest, just go ahead and step down rim protector and put off-ball pest on gold. We got a bronze box, a gold intimidator. I think that's one of the most important badges to have on any build that, you know, you're gonna try to get some decent blocks with. And then we got rebound chaser on bronze, man. And that is it for the badges on this build and for the whole video, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. But before you roll on out, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of the other videos on my channel, man. I have bangers. But I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the